Hello everyone, the Chart Guys have been working on an introductory technical analysis course for quite some time now, and after surveying hundreds of traders with what would be the most sought after information regarding technical analysis, we came up with this course, When to Enter and Exit. It covers over 5 hours of the basics on when to enter and exit, and we feel after watching this course it will help build a foundation of technical analysis knowledge which will eliminate a lot of the uncertainty in the world of trading stocks. So the course outline, we go over the psychology of trading, establishing a game plan, the different indicators we use to signal a bullish and bearish entry, how to recognize support and resistance levels, poor entries, where traders make mistakes, exit targets, how do you know where to sell your trade, where to place stop losses, that's very important, minimizing losses is what keeps you in the game long term, my personal preparations, how I go about getting ready for each trading day, and then piecing it all together, utilizing all the information we just learned and how to apply that in the real world for making successful, profitable trades. As a bonus, we also include a lot of information on finding entries and exits utilizing patterns, and you can find these patterns on every time frame on pretty much any stock and commodity trading, and certainly being able to recognize those patterns can give you an edge as well. So we hope you will check this out. Again, it's an introductory level course. So if you are new to technical analysis and trying to get a firm grasp on things and feeling a little bit overwhelmed, then this course is for you. I hope you check it out. Appreciate you watching. Looking at Apple on the daily and weekly time frame. So the first day in 11 days where we have set a lower low on the daily time frame, indicating consolidation is coming. But the bulls did buy that dip. You can see the lower wick here. And the first target on consolidation was the low of this candlestick, and I chose this candlestick because it's really the most bearish candlestick we've seen in quite some time. And that's because we opened at the high of the day, the bears were in control the vast majority of the day, and then the bulls showed up at the low and said, this is where we're stopping. They drew their line in the sand. That was at 115.64. Where did we bounce off of today? 115.64 to the penny. So first target was hit, and clearly the bulls are defending that support level. So we now have a very clear support to watch going forward with that double low. And we have resistance, the high of today, 116.51, and there's a gap to fill, 116.78. So it's really going to depend on what SPY does, the S&P 500. We've seen a pretty strong correlation, and if you look at the 5-minute chart for Apple today compared to SPY, the bounce pretty much started occurring at the same time, and then we had the sell-offs occur at the same time and some end-of-the-day bullish action. So we have a lower wick on SPY, a lower wick on Apple, and we'll see if the bulls can continue to hold these exponential moving averages going forward. We've got the weekly time frame. It is forming a bearish reversal inverted hammer at this point. Tomorrow will be pretty important. If the bulls can head back closer towards $17, it will not be a bearish reversal candlestick. But if we see any kind of weakness, any kind of red, it will be a bearish reversal candlestick heading into next week. And a red week next week would confirm it, having us looking for further pullback. So that's a very important 115.64 support level. Looking at the 5-minute time frame, and I might as well compare it to SPY. But we had weakness first thing, a bounce attempt, lower high, lower low. Right at noon, the bulls showed up, turned things around a little bit, little dump off, holding the low of the day. The low was 115.64. Here we bounced off 115.67, and then a little rally at the end of the day. So look how similar this is to SPY. Weakness, bounce attempt, lower high, lower low. Low of the day hit just before noon. Higher low, higher high, sell off, bullish action right at the end. It's pretty much the identical 5-minute chart, and definitely worth keeping an eye on what the S&P 500 is doing when you're looking at trading Apple. So 115.64 key support going forward, and we'll see how tomorrow plays out to wrap up the week and what the shape of that candlestick on the weekly time frame looks like. I'll see you tomorrow. Have a great night.